Hey there, guys. Hey there, guys. Thanks for joining me. It's been a rough few days. But like I said, thanks for joining me. You know, Amazon reported earnings tonight and the stock fell 10%. So, the futures are down, but we're going to stay strong. We're not going to make any emotional moves. We're not going to make any impulsive moves. We're going to stay strong because we're not day trading, we're investors. So, we're just gonna hold on and see what happens in the morning. Because you guys will be surprised. There's been many, many a days where, the market will open up closed to the bottom, not closed. The market would open up really, really low to the bottom, like at the low, and then in the middle of the day, it shoots up and turns positive, positive in a big way, not even in a small way. So, you know, that's what we'll do. We're just gonna remain positive and see what holds on. We're going to see. We're going to see. But I'll tell you, man, tech stocks are getting killed right now. And I'm not even in tech stocks. I'm in things like I'm in rare minerals. I'm in power. Those are the stocks like Oklo, New Power, uh, BE. It's but it's rough. It's rough. This stock market isn't for the faint. It's going to take you on. It's going to be a lot of roller coasters. But if you can hold on, it will pay off. But make no mistake about it. There's a lot of roller coasters, a lot of peaks and valleys, a lot of ups and downs. So that's the part that really, really gets rough. You're watching your account go up, then you're watching your account go down. I'm going to tell you guys a story, the craziest thing ever. Well, it always happens to me, so it's not the craziest thing ever. So I'm down quite a bit right now. I've been down, and I set a bar for myself. I said, well, if I can get the account back up to this level, I'm going to liquidate all my positions, sit back, breathe, and re strategize. Do you guys know I got within, I want to say I got within $7,000 of that goal? And the next day, the market dropped and tanked my account 180,000. The next day, tanked it another 80,000. So I mean, like I said, peaks and valleys. But I'm in it for the long roll. So we're going to keep on just doing our good research. We're going to pick good companies and we're going to stick with them. Because remember, if nothing's changed with the company, well, then the company's still in good shape. But everybody's been getting hit. They say Anthropic released some sort of new AI model that can do a lot of coding. So, when people would always have their coding jobs and you have coders coding and coding and coding away, they're now saying they have AI models that are code away. So a lot of the software companies, the big software companies, they're getting hammered. They are getting hammered and they're getting hammered real, real hard. So, but like I said, we're going to stick to it. We're going to stick with it. Let's see what the futures are looking like. Let's see. Futures. Let's see if the futures are even. Let's see what the futures are looking like. Look at that. Oh my God. So listen to this. Boeing should be up tomorrow. India is reportedly buying $80 billion in Boeing aircrafts following the trade deal with Trump. Boy, Trump wheels and deals. He just signed a trade deal with India, and look at that. Not even 2 days later, they're promising to buy 80 billion in aircrafts from Boeing. Let's see what these pre-markets are doing. Let's see. Oh boy, stock futures down. Stock futures, the Dow futures down 73. S&P futures down 18. Nasdaq futures down 110. Let's see what the stocks are doing in late hours. So remember I told you guys they have some brokerage platforms that they trade all night. Robinhood is one of them. So right now, guys, if you can see this, I'm on Robinhood. I don't know if you guys can see that. And I'm going to check some stocks for you guys. Let's check. Let's see. Let's take a look at Apple. Apple is up 19 cents. They closed down 57 cents, 0.27%. And after hours, they're up 25 cents, which is 0.9%. Let's see, rare earths. Oh boy, rare earths getting killed. USA rare earth down 3. Oh my God. Down a little bit under 3.5%. So they closed down today at 12.5%. And now in after hours, they're down another 3.5%. Look at that. We're at 15%. Let's take a look at Global X Uranium ETF. That's an ETF that I'm in. They're down just under 1%, 0.80%. They closed down 6% today. Let's take a look at Energy Fuels. That is down 0.30% for 1.5% down in after hours. They closed down 8.5% today. Let's take a look at Oklo. So let me tell you something about this stock, Oklo. Well, right now it's down 3% in after hours. I watched this stock go from $20 to $190. Every day I would get up, it would be up 20%, 17%, 10%, 8%. Just kept going up, going up, going up, going up. And when it got to $190, it just tanked. Right now it's at $60. $60. And I don't know what's going to happen there. That's another power play. That's a nuclear power play. They developed these reactors because, AI is going to AI is going to require lots of power. In Oklo, they're doing, nuclear reactors that will generate power. Let's go. Let's see what MU is doing. Okay. Micron Technology, they're a big company that deals in memory. They were up during the day. They were up $3.49, right under 1%. But in after hours, they're down $6, down 1.5%. Let's take a look at MP. Okay, MP Material, that's a rare earth play. They closed down 6.5%. Down $3.97. And in after hours, they're up 26 cents. Let me tell you something. This stock, it cannot hold a gain for nothing. It goes up, and then it just comes right on down. It just runs out of gas a lot. Not all the time, but many a time it just runs out of gas. It's a great stock. The government took a percentage in it, a 15% equity stake in it. It's a great stock. It just can't hold on to anything. Let's see what NVIDIA is doing, guys. Okay, NVIDIA closed down 1.32%. That's down $2.30. After hours, it's up 15 cents for 0.01%. But guys, tomorrow is Friday. We have options expiring tomorrow. Some weeklies that I have. I don't know if you guys have any options, but of course you guys don't have any options because you haven't gotten your brokerage account yet. But when you get your brokerage account, then we're going to talk about how we can make some option plays. That's another conversation. But Amazon reported earnings today. Let's see what they went down. Amazon. Hey. Amazon. Oh my God. Amazon in the normal trading day was down 4.5%, down $10.30. Once they reported earnings when the market closed, they went down an additional 11% for a total down of $24.89 plus $10. So we're talking $34, $35, we're talking $35.50. Amazon. They started the day off at $233. They're now at $197. Let's see what they closed at yesterday. Previous close, 232. Today's close, 222. And then it went down another 24 points. Got killed. You know, they did miss on earnings. Let's see. Let me make sure. I don't want to give you guys any bad information. I definitely saw they missed on something. What was it? Let's go to Amazon. Let's see. What was the news on Amazon, guys? Amazon's projected CapEx dwarfs that of its peers, which have already spooked markets. So if its peers spooked markets because they were spending a lot of money, Amazon is spending even more money. So we're in trouble tomorrow, most likely. It's gonna be a rough day tomorrow. Oh my God. Amazon has a $200 billion price spending plan. Is that? Oh my God. Let's see what this thing says. Amazon stock plunged 11% in extended trading on Thursday, dragged lower by market jitters around the company's $200 billion CapEx plans, the highest spending forecast amongst the mega cap companies. So again, the stock market's been going down for definitely this last week has been rough. And it's spooked investors because companies are coming out saying they're spending 30 billion, another one spending 50 billion. Well, Amazon just came out and said they plan on spending 200 billion. So if the markets got spooked over Amazon's peers like Facebook, which is Meta, Microsoft, and a few other companies for spending money, and they're coming out saying we're spending the big bag, 200 billion. So that should spook investors some more. The forecast is a sharp increase from Amazon's capital expenditures last year, and it was more than 50 billion above analysts' expectations. Wow, so analysts expected them to spend 150 and they spent 50 billion more. Whoa. The company reported spending roughly 131 billion on purchases of property and equipment in 2025, up from about 83 billion in the year prior. Oh boy, so they buying a lot of property because they need property to put those data centers. Tech companies have laid out aggressive spending plans on artificial intelligence infrastructure since OpenAI, unheard in the modern era of this technology with the release of ChatGPT in late 2022. But at the start of 2026, those lavish commitments have only kept growing. This guy, Sam, Sammy boy, you're bringing in a lot of money. Sam is the owner of OpenAI. And this guy, every freaking week, it seems like he gets another 100 billion from here, 20 billion from there, 50 billion from there. Well, let's see what happens. OpenAI is a lot of people's waiting for it to go public because we want to see what'll happen. But I'll tell you what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for Elon Musk's company to go public, SpaceX. That is going to be the biggest IPO in history. I think they're saying it's going to be $1 trillion IPO. But we'll see. Oh, boy. But hey, we're rocking and rolling. We're holding on, strapping in our seatbelts because, again, we're investors. We're not day trading. We're preparing for the long ride. We're strapping in our seatbelts. And we're doing what we got to do. Put your blindfolders on. As long as you've done your research and you pick some good stocks, stocks are going to go up and down. That's just the nature of the game. They're going to go up and down. Prices are going to fluctuate. I'd actually be afraid of a stock that just shoots straight up. Those are the ones that come crashing down the hardest. I told you guys about that stock, Oklo. I watched it go from $20 to $190. And you see what's happening now. Now it's down $60 or $64. It's just come crashing down. Can you guys imagine the people that brought it at $20? They still have a profit. But imagine the people that brought it at $60, rolled it up to $190, and said, "No, I'm holding on." it's going to go high, it's going to go high, and they're right back at 60. Or imagine people that brought it at 100. Or imagine the people that brought it at 190, and now they're sitting at 60. So one thing I learned, stocks take the stairway up, and some of them take the elevator down, or some of them just get thrown off the roof down. So they can slowly go up, but they can just drop like a rock when coming down. That's why it's very important that we do our research. We pick good companies. We pick companies that we believe in. We pick companies that's not a fad. They're really, really good companies that actually do something. You know, they're making some sort of money. They're not fly-by-night companies. We do our research and we hold on to them because, like I said, there will be price swings. The market's very volatile right now. And this isn't the first time and it won't be the last time. So you have to prepare. You have to prepare for these volatile moments. But as long as you prepare, as long as you've done your research, everything will be good. And you'll weather the storm. Promise you. Ah, boy. You know, a lot of people, you know, we definitely thought that we thought that this train ride wouldn't be as bumpy as it is. I mean, the beginning of the year started off kind of choppy, okay, but you know, we're just going through some times right now. Remember, it's only the second month of the year. We still got 10 more. We still got 10 more to rock and roll. So we're not giving up on the second month, right? Still got 10 more to rock and roll. But we're going to figure it out. But I just wanted to come on here really quick and let you guys know that Amazon reported earnings. I told you they missed on something. Let's see what they missed on. Let me get that information for you guys. Let's see. Because they definitely missed on something. Why Amazon CEO is confident with the $200 billion price plan. Amazon learns a tough lesson in the market, bailing on tech. Why we must be patient. Oh, man. Where is the earnings for Amazon? I want to see what... Amazon shares plummet Thursday evening after the tech giant revealed a $200 billion capital expenditures plan for this year. Oh boy, it's spending $200 billion. I want to see what did they report. Let's get to the reporting. Okay, let's see if this is it. Just want to tell you guys what they missed on. That's all. Because they missed something. That figures Alphabet. Oh my God. Ooh. The markets got a little panic when Google, which is Alphabet, CapEx range was from $175 billion to $185 billion. That's what Google, aka Alphabet, planned on spending. And Amazon comes out the day after and say, hey, we're going to spend $200 billion. So this stuff better pay off. Let's see, what is it? Okay. Guys, Bitcoin down bad. Down real bad. Bitcoin tonight and after hours went down 18%. So hopefully by the time you guys get your brokerage's account and you guys come to my channel and you look at this video, it'll be in the past. You'll be in the future, and you would have made lots of money. You've been in great positions, and you'll look at this video and say, what the heck was that guy talking about? What was Tony Walsh talking about? This market's on fire. All right, guys, I don't see the Amazon, but they definitely missed on something. I don't know if it was their the revenue or the earnings. I'm not sure, but they missed on something. But like I said, guys, by the time you guys discover me and you guys come back to this video, it's gonna be better times, baby. Trust me, it's gonna be better times. So get that brokerage account so we can get going. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Have a good night and peace.